Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. It is currently Monday, October the 13th. It is day 77 of my, or 78, excuse me, of my consistency and accountability journey. I am currently on my treadmill this morning before I go to work, and I am going to try to see if I can do this 7 o'clock in the morning a couple times a week before work. If I work later or if I'm off, I'll just do it in the, at the gym. And sometimes I can do it when I get off at work. I'm going to try to do 20 minutes of cardio at least six times a week, or excuse me, 5 times a week, and we'll see how it goes. I didn't do anything all last week. I worked a lot, and Aunt Flo is giving me symptoms, so she must be coming soon, which sucks because I feel like I just had her. So I didn't really work out at all. I counted my calories, but that was pretty much it. I still got my rollers in my hair. I have to be at work at 8:30, and it is currently about 7:19. So I'm gonna just do like 20 minutes, like I said, and then get ready, get dressed. It doesn't take me that long to get to work. So that's the plan right now, is to try to do the 20 minutes today, and tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym. Or is it now? No, I'm not gonna go to the gym until Wednesday. Wednesday, I go to the gym, and I'm gonna do Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That is the plan for gym days. And cardio again, 5 days this week, and I'll record and let you guys see for accountability. That's why I didn't record last week, because I didn't do anything, so there's no accountability there. But I did count my calories. So my calories were good. There were 2 days that I went over my calorie deficit, not by much, but I did go over. I went out to eat with some friends on Friday, and Saturday I worked OT. We were there later than I was supposed to be, so I didn't bring enough food, and then when I got home, I was extra hungry. So there you go. But that's it is what it is. I weighed myself, but I'm not taking the weight into consideration because Aunt Flo is coming, and usually when that happens, I put on at least 3 to 5 pounds. So I won't weigh myself again until she comes and it's over, and then I'll see what my real weight is. I don't know. I'm just like struggling with the 7.5 because the suppression, when it's real, and I really don't want to eat. And then it lays off during the week, probably like the 5th or 6th day. Sometimes the 6th or 7th day, I'll go that far. And I don't binge or anything, but because Aunt Flo came, I was a little hungry, but not like I used to be before Mounjaro. But I don't know. I don't want to go down to 5, but 7.5, I feel like not wanting to eat and not really enjoying food is kind of getting to me a little bit. So when I see my doctor next week, I'm going to talk to her about that and see what I should do. Maybe I should really see a dietitian. I don't know. But I know I'm struggling a little bit. I used to take my shot on Sundays, and I didn't take it yesterday just because I was like, I just don't want to. But I'm going to take it tonight. I'm going to try to see how I do with Monday nights. So I used to take my shot on Friday nights, and then when I work Saturday nights, I was like, nah. Or when I work Saturday, the next day I was like, no, I don't think I want to do that. So then I changed it to Friday nights if I didn't have to work on Saturdays. So I was working a lot of Saturdays, so I just switched it to Saturdays. So then I was doing Saturday nights, and then I was like, you know what, let's just change it to Sunday. That way I don't have the whole weekend ruined. So I changed it to Sunday. Sunday's was working fine, but the 7.5 is really getting to me. So I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to say Monday night and see how that goes. I know in one of the couple of the groups that I'm in, a couple people do theirs on Wednesday night. So I was like, maybe, because the first few days are usually the roughest. That's why I kind of went to Monday, because I'm like, well, at least I'm at work. Even if, I'm struggling at work, work will make me busy and I'll have no choice. I won't be laying around or anything. So that's why I kind of switched it to Monday. And then I was thinking, okay, if I do Wednesday, then I'll struggle for Thursday and Friday. But then the weekend I can kind of be okay with. But I don't know. I'll see how Monday goes this week. And because I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I figured take it Monday. And at least I won't be a slug. Or, you know, I'll still eat decently on those days. But we will see. You know, you just kind of, I feel like I just got to play around with it. Because I don't know how things are going to go. And 7.5 again, like I said, it's really wild. It's like really getting to me. And I'm just kind of over it. I'm telling you, like not last week, Saturday, I was talking to a coworker I work with, and she's on it too, but she's like a type 1 diabetic, so she was born with diabetes, and her diabetes had been really out of control. Her husband passed away, so she's been struggling with that too. But we were talking about it. We're both diabetic. She's just type 1, I'm type 2. And she was saying, like, she doesn't really eat. She's on 7.5 too. No, she's on 5. She's on 5. And she said that she doesn't really eat. And she already has, like, an insulin pump. But her sugars are still a little high. But she's like, I don't really eat. I don't really feel like eating. And she was telling me what she eats. She only eats, like, eggs and raisin bread toast or whatever. That's pretty much it. And she said maybe like a half a sandwich. I'm like, girlfriend, you got to at least increase your protein. And I know it's hard. Like, she doesn't like yogurts or anything. So we were talking about her making different things with at least higher protein. But she's like, Tamara, I just don't want to eat. And I don't like it. And I was like, yeah, I feel the same way. And then we were talking about how we don't enjoy food. Like, the foods that we used to enjoy, good or bad, we just don't enjoy them anymore. And it's the truth. And I was struggling with that on Saturday when we were talking. I'm like, God, I mean, I don't want to overeat anymore, but I want to at least enjoy food, you know? And I'm not, you know? So, I don't know. It kind of made me a little sad. I don't know if that's because I have an eating disorder or what, but it just felt like, damn, I can't even enjoy a good burger, or, you know, I can't even enjoy a good salad like I used to. Like, I used to love kale, Chick-fil-A's kale crunch salad, and I don't even enjoy that anymore. Like, it's good, but it's not, I'm not in love with it, if that makes sense. I love it, but I'm not in love with it. And maybe that is a problem. Maybe I wasn't supposed to love food the way that I did, but it's just maybe something I have to learn to deal with. But it sucks, man. I love kale crunch salad, and I don't crave it. Like, I would want to get it. Maybe that's the point of it, obviously, too. I would want to get it a couple times a week, and I don't. Or Chick-fil-A's market salad. Oh my God, the market salad is so good. Has fruit in it, blue cheese, crumbles, and then I put Panera's Fuji apple vinaigrette in it. I have not ordered that probably in months, and I haven't even opened the apple vinaigrette salad dressing. I used to drink Simply Fruit Punch. I was telling her I used to drink Simply Fruit Punch. I bought some, haven't opened it, haven't had a taste for it. I don't know. Like, I bought some more groceries, and I bought like the small street taco, zero carb, high fiber tortillas. They're really small, street tacos. I bought those, and I ate 3 yesterday because the serving is 3. It's like 110 calories, 19 grams of fiber. So that's kind of why I bought them too. And I ate them with the best Just Bear chicken. And they're small. And it took me a while to eat that. And that was my 7th day. And I'm flow is coming. So I will have been really like hungry this week. So I guess you could look at it good and bad, but it kind of sucks. And then I struggled to even get the 1,400 calories that I did get last night. But then there's days when I can eat a little bit more, but it's not consistent. You would think like towards the end of the injection week, that's when it would happen, but it doesn't. Like, yesterday was the 7th day and I didn't want to eat much, but then Saturday, well, I think because of the way I planned Saturday, but even Friday, I didn't really want to eat much. Like, we went out to eat. I took food home, and then my nephew came over, so he ate the rest because I don't think I really wanted to eat it. Because even my taste buds changed. Like, the place we went to is called, they sell, like, it's like a smokehouse, so they sell ribs and stuff. And I love their ribs and macaroni and cheese. I tried their collard greens for the first time, but they were disgusting. They put too much vinegar in it. But everything tasted vinegary, and everything tasted so different. It didn't taste as good as it usually does. And there's a lot of things that I eat, and they just don't taste the same. It's totally changed my taste buds too, I feel like. So I don't like that either. But I don't know. I'll have to deal with the struggle, I guess. I'm not close to my goal weight. My blood sugars are decent. I have that continuous glucose monitor I bought, and the blood sugars are decent, but your fasting blood sugar should be between 70 and 100, and mine is not. It's not high, but it's like 110, 120, 130 sometimes. So I got to get that under control too. And I'm trying not to eat late, but sometimes when I do eat late, I notice that the fasting blood sugar is higher. But all in all, my blood sugars are good. They're like 70 to 1. The highest was 160, and that was Saturday. And my range is 70 to 180. So I'm in my range, and it says like the last week, because I have only had it on for 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, it says my average blood sugars have been in the 100s. When I first put it on, it said 90s, but it's been in the like 100s, 110s. So that's a good thing, but I'll tell her that. I don't know what my A1C is yet because we haven't had blood work for that. I get my thyroids tested again because I'm on the thyroid medication, and I get those tested Friday, and then I go see my doctor on next week, Wednesday, I believe, and then we'll discuss it then. But they do say that this shot can affect your thyroid medication. So will I have to go up in my thyroid medication? God, I hope not, because I'm struggling getting that done on time every day. Everything is all at once is just like getting to me, I think, as well. And then I've been struggling this week with my mom passing, it being a year. So still kind of struggling with that too. But I just have to take it one day at a time. But I am definitely not enjoying food, and that's getting to me a little bit, but maybe because I'm just so greedy, and that's why I'm overweight. Who knows? But anyways, I'm gonna get off this because I got about 6 minutes, and I gotta get dressed, let the dog out, and get to work on time. Alrighty, I'll check in because I'll probably add the clip from me working out tomorrow onto this video. Hey YouTube, hey. It is Monday, October the 20th, 2025. It is day 81 of my consistency and accountability journey while being on a GLP1, which I am currently on Mounjaro dose 7.5. I haven't made a workout clip or video since it's been like a week and a half. I do have the clip that's before this one where I worked out last Monday. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill in the morning before work, and right now I'm doing 20 minutes on the walking pad, and I worked earlier. So my plan last week was to work out 5 days a week with 20 minutes of cardio, any type of cardio, walking, videos on YouTube, anything like that. And I was gonna do 3 strength training days. Couldn't put it together. So the cardio was like, if I go to the gym, I would do like 20 minutes of cardio there too. It's not like I was gonna work out every day. That was definitely not the point. But I just wanted to kind of start doing a little bit more movement to increase my steps daily, even though I get decent steps, but also just to get more cardio during the week. Well, that didn't happen because Flo has been kicking my butt the last 2 weeks. She finally came today, and I just did that one day last week. maintaining my diet, making healthy choices with food, being in a calorie deficit. There were 3 days last week that I wasn't in a deficit. I wasn't in my allotted deficit. However, I decreased my deficit. So I was originally doing 1,600 to 1,800, and because I wasn't really working out and I wanted to see if the scale would move a little bit more, I changed my deficit to 1,550 or something like that to 1,680. So that's kind of why I went over those 3 days. I ate like 1,700. I think one day I ate 1,800, and then we went to Olive Garden on Saturday, and I went to like 2,000. So that's why it was over my deficit. I was still like in the maintain scale as far as calories, but except for the 2,000 day. But it was still over what I'm trying to have as my goal deficit, 15 to 1,600. 1,550 to 1,680 or something like that. That might be confusing, but that's kind of what it is. So either way, that's what's been going on. My weight, I really haven't weighed myself. I think I weighed myself a few days ago, and I was 176.4. So usually on my cycle, when my cycle's coming, the 2 weeks before, the week before and the week before that of the cycle, I'm usually between 176 and 177, sometimes 178. So I'm happy that I'm not 178, 177. And we'll see what I am after this week. Once my cycle's over, then I'll weigh myself. So probably like Sunday or Monday, I'll see where I'm at. I see my doctor on Wednesday, and we'll talk about the Mounjaro, also my thyroids. As you all know, if you are not new here, I have Hashimoto's disease, if you are new, which is low thyroid disease, or hypothyroid disease. I started Synthroid, which helps to rebuild your thyroid, your T3 and T4, and I started that in August. I got lab work done Saturday to test my thyroid panels, my thyroids, since being on the drug, and it seems like it's going up. So I'm within range, but my doctor wants me higher in the range for my T3, and I'm mid, so almost close to high when I look at the numbers. So I think my Synthroid is working, and I also think the Mounjaro is helping, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of helping with like inflammation, which can happen with the Hashimoto's. So that's good news. It's not all about weight loss with the GLP1, at least the trizepatide. So I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to see that. I looked at my blood work today, in my chart, and then we'll go over it on Wednesday with my doctor. As far as everything else, still trying to, make sure I have my water. I try to do 72 to 80, 88 ounces. And for the most part, I'm usually between 72 and 80. Sometimes 80, 88, 86, depending on the day. And the lowest I usually have is 64. I think the other day I had like 53. I just laid around a lot. And then that's the day we went to Olive Garden. Saturday. I went to Olive Garden with my family for a family dinner. So I didn't have a lot of water that day, but it's fine. I am not so much focused on weight loss. That's my goal, don't get me wrong. But being that I'm newly diabetic with my thyroid issues, that's what I really am focused on. I want to, be 20 pounds lighter next year, but I will take what I can get. And if it doesn't happen next year, which it should, 20 pounds, but with your thyroids, you can lose weight a little slower. But I think that my levels are getting up, and once I really, really try to work at working out, even though my diet is good, decent, that I can get there. But one day at a time, I give myself grace. I'm not stressing out. I'm just happy that the drug is helping with my appetite, that I'm not binging. The food noise is like, I feel like 0%. But it's there sometimes on my cycle. But for the most part, I don't think about food. I can push away from the table. Like we went to got Olive Garden, like I said, on Saturday, and I got the chicken and shrimp carbonara meal and or entree, whatever. And it was huge. Like I don't really like Olive Garden, but that's what my aunt chose. And just seeing how big the plate was, I was like, oh God, no. So much pasta, not a lot of chicken. Gave me a lot of shrimp, but I didn't like the shrimp. It wasn't cooked well enough for me. So I gave that to my sister. And then I just ate enough to eat the chicken. So I had a lot of pasta left. I had like 1.5 breadsticks, and I did have some cheesecake. I didn't eat all of it, but I ate most of it, if that makes sense. I haven't had dessert in so long, like a good cheesecake, and it was pretty good. It was heavy though. So I did that, and then Sunday I made sure that I ate like clean, drank a lot of water, ate a lot of fruit, ate a lot of vegetables, and I wanted to work out Sunday, but I was just too exhausted. It was a busy weekend, and what I was gonna say, oh my God, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, and then Olive Garden, my family had some cocktails. Oh my God, I wanted to drink so, not so bad, but they looked so good, put it that way, they looked so good. And I was like, man, I should get one. But I didn't. I thought about the calories, I thought about the sugar, and I was like, nah, I'll just drink water. And I was okay with that. Like, back in the day, I'd be like, no, I'm trying one of those drinks. But I mean, it's not like I don't drink, but I just drink here and there. And I also look at the whole meal. Like, is this gonna be worth me having this drink with this large ass pasta meal? And it wasn't. And I knew I wanted some dessert. So I'm able to make those better choices. May it be, you know, those are a lot of calories, the meal that I had, but it could have been a lot worse. At least that's how I look at it. So I'm happy about that. I don't remember if I told you guys, but I'm wearing a continuous glucose monitor. Mind you, I don't take anything for diabetes. I mean, the Mounjaro does help with, it's for diabetics, but I don't take like any insulin or any pills to decrease my blood sugars. They're not that bad, but I do wear the continuous glucose monitor because I felt like I was becoming hypoglycemic, where my blood sugar was low because I wasn't eating a lot. And I am hypoglycemic, you know, here and there, not as frequent as I thought, and I don't feel it as bad, but when I can feel it, and I am, like, hypoglycemia can be anything less than 70. And one day I really felt I had the palpitations, the jitters, all of that, and my glucose was less than 70. So I'm glad I had to buy this. I didn't, my insurance doesn't cover it because I'm not insulin dependent, and also because I don't have continuous hypoglycemia. So I bought it out of my pocket, but I am going to talk to my doctor about it because my numbers are great. I feel like my sugars are between 70, I mean low, you know, when it's low, but usually between 70 and I think the highest was 160 something. And for a diabetic, the American Association of Diabetes, or yeah, the American Diabetic Association, ADA, recommends for diabetics that their blood sugars range between 80 and 180. And I haven't even reached 180. So that's good. And I look like after meals, what it looks like. So I'm kind of happy about that. And I'll talk to my doctor about it, see what she thinks too. And it says my average range has been like 90s to like the 110s. And it tells you like the because it's the app. It's called the Stilo Dexcom. That's the one that I have. You get 2 for $89 if you subscribe to get, 2 every month because they only last for 14. Each one lasts for 14 days. So it says I've been in my target range, which is 70 to 180. Target range 70% of the time, which I'm surprised because I've never been high. Like I've never been higher than 180. But it says the average is 70% target range. I've accomplished. I've been in that range, and then it says to stay between 70 and 100% in the range. So that's good news. So that's what I mean. It's not just weight loss. It's just other factors too, if you're dealing with them, which I am. And I don't know what my A1C is going to be, or is rather, but I think it's going to be okay. My last one was 5.4 since I've been on Mounjaro, and that was in June, July, August, September. So I might be due for another one. So I'll see what that is. And maybe 7.5 will be my maintenance dose. You know, maybe that's where I'll be at for most likely the rest of my life. I don't want to be on this drug for the rest of my life, but I probably will be. Maybe that'll be my maintenance dose. I hope she doesn't try to increase me when I go on Wednesday, because I just feel like once I'm off my cycle, my suppression is sometimes so bad, I barely want to drink a lot of water. So I'll talk to her about it, and we have good discussions, and you know, I trust her, and she's really good at taking what I'm saying under consideration, and she doesn't push a lot of things. So I'm happy about that. That's my primary. But that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. If you watch my previous videos, I am also creating better habits for the next 6 months to include a better nighttime routine, sleep schedule, and I think that's for October. That's for 31 days. So I've been trying to get to bed at 10 o'clock every night so I can fall asleep at 11 and wake up at 7 o'clock every morning, at least Monday through Friday. And I've been doing pretty decent. There are some days that are better than others, but last week I did really good. And I like that I'm waking up at the same time at 7 o'clock. I tried to do 9 o'clock at one point and get to bed and fall asleep by 10 and get up at 6, and then I tried 6:30, and just 7 o'clock just seems to be the sweet spot. Even like on a Saturday, last Saturday I woke up at 7, and I just kind of laid around, but I was still up, and then I had to go get blood work. So I'm liking this, and I feel like creating my nighttime routine really helps too. You can watch my other videos to see what I've been doing for that. And if you guys haven't noticed, I bought a tripod. Sorry, change the subject, but I just wanted to point that out. I bought a tripod. I just got to get it together because I feel like this is probably not the best angle, but I just wanted to throw that out there that I bought a tripod, and I'm excited about that. And then maybe in the next couple months, I'll get a better camera so I use my phone, but that's what's new. That's what's going on. So that is that. Like I said, hoping the next 6 months that I can have better time management within my life and have better habits. That's the goal. I think next month for November, I'm going to work on creating a true workout schedule and sticking to it, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever the case may be, no matter if I'm working or not. The times may be different because my work schedule changes, but at least dedicating certain days of the week and no changing. You know, like some days I'll say I'm going to work out on Tuesday, and then I'm like, nope, I'll do it on Wednesday. And then sometimes I'll do it on Wednesday, or sometimes I won't do it at all. So I want to do that next month, making that a weekly thing. That's just something I'm thinking about, because you got to create these habits to make them stick. And you got to go by them to make them stick. Like my nighttime routine, I've been doing that, since October 1st. It's October 20th. And now it's just, even though it seems unrealistic that it's a habit now, but it kind of is. Like, I look forward to making my little nighttime videos, and I look forward to making sure my dishes are done before I go to bed. You know, my basic nighttime hygiene, was doing that, but sometimes I wasn't always consistent with my skincare. So I've been working on that and just like really spot cleaning the house so that I don't wake up so anxious because I gotta do this and this is all over the place, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a calm over me. So I think if I do it with the workouts, I won't feel so bad when I skip a workout, because it'll be in my head to not skip that workout because I'm trying to create that habit, if that makes sense. But we'll see. November's not that far away, so gotta start thinking about what I'm gonna do with that. But that's the plan. I'll probably put in my week of workouts this week in this one long video. So I will talk to you guys on the next clip or next workout. And also this little tripod came with this little remote and I can just hit it to stop the video. So I'm loving it. All right, talk to you soon. Hey, it is Wednesday, October the 22nd. It is day 87 of consistency and accountability while on a GLP1. For those of you who are new here, I am currently on Mounjaro and my dose is 7.5. I am 3 days away from completing my 90-day journey of accountability and consistency era, I guess you can call it. And I feel good about it. I'll probably do a video kind of just like summarizing it up. I still need to do a video traveling while on an GLP1. So hopefully I can get things done. Just been work and everything else, but that is my plan. Well, today right now I'm currently on my walking pad. I'm at 2.8 speed and I'm going to do 20 minutes. I spoke in my last clip that I wanted to do 5 days of 20 minutes of cardio, and I'm going to try, but I think I need to be more realistic because I think I make things, I go too high when I'm not even like super ready yet. So I'm going to shoot for at least 4 to 5 days. My doctor today told me that to do obviously more strength training than cardio, which is great, but you know, I am trying, but on my cycle it's just hard. I just don't have the energy or even the motivation to want to do anything. So most of the time I do cardio when I'm up during my cycle, and there are, you know, 1 week out of the month, sometimes, not every month, that I don't do anything. I just, of course, watch my calories as I have been. But I'm trying to be better at that. You know, my thyroids don't make it any better. Being anemic doesn't make it any better either. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Speaking of my doctor, I had my doctor's appointment today, as I mentioned. And your girl has to go up on her, or is going up, not has to, because my doctor and I always discuss it. And it's never her telling me, it's us discussing. But your girl's going up on her Mounjaro. So I'll be at 10 milligrams probably next week. I took my last dose of 7.5 this week. And she sent in the script. I'm very nervous about it because 7.5, and it had a lot of side effects, but the suppression was very, very real. And of course, I'm very slow at losing the weight because of my thyroid. So I didn't lose a lot of weight on 7.5 either. The most I did see, the scale drop was probably like 2 pounds. And that's 2 pounds in the last 2 months, right? Yeah, because I started in August, September, and now it's October. So I only lost like 2.8 pounds, I think. But we will see. I'm eating the good foods. I'm counting my calories. I actually lowered my calories, started last week, my calorie deficit. I spoke about that in another clip. So we will see. Because you can, I mean, I'm not even gonna like beat myself up about if when I don't work out enough, because as long as you're in a calorie deficit, yeah, it's great if you work out, but when you work out, you probably need more calories anyways. But it's like my thyroid, man, it's just not helping me. And sometimes I get a little discouraged, and that's what I was telling her too. But I'm just trying to hang in there. So, excuse me, we will see. She did mention that people with my medical history of thyroid condition, diabetes, you know, some of us, not all of us, can take a longer time to lose weight on the lower doses, and usually, and sometimes the higher doses obviously work better. She said like between 10 and above usually, and some people are, you know, they don't. But I have to get my thyroid under control as well. So she increased my thyroid medication, and I'm very nervous about that because a few years ago when I had a thyroid medication, it was the generic. We increased it, and it just like did me in. Palpitations, short of breath. I mean, it was just like so much. On top of I was taking Ozempic at the time. So I was like, so now I'm nervous because I'm taking Mounjaro and she's increasing my dose. But now that I'm taking the brand Synthroid and we're just increasing to 50, we'll see. And she said if it gets bad, of course, let her know. And if I feel like the thyroid medication is too much, then I can do every other day. So right now, I'm at 25 micrograms, and I'm going to be increasing to 50. And I'll start that tomorrow. And then I'll start this Mounjaro next week. It's just so much. I'm just hoping, because I have, for my height, I have a decent amount to lose, but I don't have like 100 pounds to lose, 50 pounds to lose. I really have 20-something pounds to lose. And the fact that I can't lose that, you know, I've been trying for the last couple years. The fact that I can't lose that is just like, man, what is it? And I'm perimenopausal, but it's just like, damn, 20 pounds. I see people losing 100 pounds. And I'm not comparing. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong, you know? But we'll see. I will say that although I'm nervous about the 10 milligrams, I also feel kind of excited. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe this will be the way to go. I don't know. I thought that about 7.5, so we will see. But maybe with the increase in thyroid medication too. I don't know, there's so many mixed reviews when it comes to Mounjaro and your thyroids and your thyroid medication. I don't know. My labs are getting better, so that makes me feel better as far as my thyroid labs. She draws a full panel, which is great. So they're getting better. My T3 is a lot better than it was, so that's good. T4 is good, but she wants it a little higher because I'm so sluggish. So, you know, I think once I kind of get those under control, and I'm still thinking maybe next year I may get the hysterectomy for my fibroids, even though I'm very nervous about surgery. But I know that also plays a big part in my energy levels as well. So because my periods are so heavy and they're so frequent. So we will see. I am just gonna take it one day at a time, give myself grace, do the best that I can, proud of where I am, and that's pretty much it, you know? Just gotta take it one day at a time. It is about 8:15 at night, so I'm gonna do this walking path for about 20 minutes, get in the shower, get ready for bed. I wanted to go to the gym yesterday, but work kicked my butt, so I didn't go. So I found some YouTube strength training videos. I think it's called Juice and Toya, or Juicy and Toya, and they have like some full body routines. So I think I'm going to do that when I'm feeling like sluggish, and I don't want to like go to the gym or leave the house or whatever. I can do those because at least it's some weight training. No, it's not heavy, but it's something. So, and I have dumbbells here at home. The highest I have is 15, but I also have individual, like the iron ones. And those are heavy. And the highest I can go on those is 40. So that's usually what I'm usually like lifting between when it comes to dumbbells, 15 and 40. So I'm gonna use those tomorrow. I get up early in the morning, not early, but an hour earlier than I usually do. And try that. We'll see how that goes. It's nice to have something on YouTube that I can try to do just to, you know, keep it different. I mean, keep it going without feeling bad that I'm not strength training, because I do feel bad. Like if I can, you know, walk and do cardio, but I really do love strength training. And if I can do it with YouTube, again, it's not heavy lifting, but if I can do it and feel good afterwards, then that's what I'll do. Or feel good during as well. I'm going to see if I can record it. I doubt it, because you guys know I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm trying. But I might try. I might see how I can, where I can put it in the house, because I'll be doing it in my living room, to get like a good, what do you call that, angle or whatever. I know my dog's gonna be in my way. I already know, so I gotta be prepared for that. But yeah, I'll try to see if I can record it and see like my form, and maybe just, you know, take you guys along with me on a real like strength training workout. So we will see. But I'm gonna finish this little 20 minutes. I got about another 8 minutes to go, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, I forgot I have my little remote for my tripod. Hey. I wanted to do a summary of my 90-day consistency and accountability journey. I have just like 2 clips in this video, but I wanted to, like, after each series or, you know, era or whatever I'm doing, I would like to do like a summary at the end of the video. So this is the one for that particular journey. Well, I will say I only worked out 2 days for the last 10 days I think it was, because Aunt Flo was around, and I was super lazy, super tired. I was working way too much, and I didn't get, you know, my workouts in like I wanted to or like I should have. But my diet was consistent, and this journey was just not about just working out. It was also about being consistent with my diet. So I am happy about that, because diet is the key. But I am a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get the workouts that I wanted to, like 3 to 5 days a week for a workout. I got sometimes 2 days, sometimes I got 1 day. There was a week when I didn't do workouts at all because of my period, and that seems to be like the theme of my life. Like my cycle really does play a major part of my life and how I move. But then I have to think about, during my cycle, I can get up and go to work, you know. So if I can get up and go to work, I can actually get up and work out. So I have to work on that, and that's why I did create another series that'll be coming soon. The videos should be out in the next week or so, regarding my new journey to create better habits. I did do the nighttime series in in conjunction with doing the 90-day inconsistency series, but I did upload more on the nighttime because of like an everyday thing, and that worked out well. Like, I really am using that foundation to get to bed by 11 Sunday through Thursday, to get my 8 hours even on the weekends, unless, you know, I have plans or something, or I go out to a bar or go out late with friends, which is rare. So I'm glad I did that. And then the next series will be creating other habits, because I want to create habits that will last me, you know, throughout my lifetime, so I have that time management. And my goal is to create a better life in 6 months. So April 1st is the deadline. October 1st was the beginning. So the October 1st was the created better habits for nighttime, that ran through October 1st through October 31st. So check those videos out. And for November through December, I'm doing a creating better habits, having a set workout schedule. And with that, I'm hoping that I can create a schedule where I go to, you know, work out on set days no matter what. If I have to adjust, just adjust slightly, you know, if life happens, but to make sure I get four workouts in a week. That is what it is. It's four workouts in a week. 2 to 3 need to be strength training, and and at least 90 minutes of cardio. For now, that's the baseline. So that is the plan. But back to summarizing this. So I, as I told you guys before, I did do a accountability consistency on Instagram too. So that really helps, where I had to like post every day, like my workouts or my Lose It app, what do you call that, tracker, tracking for the day, or foods, or whatever the case may be. So I was doing that. I did that for 60 days. And then the last 30 days, I just did it weekly. So weekly, I would post my workouts every Sunday, and then I would post the week for the calorie tracker. So that really worked out. That really helped with like motivation too, because even if I didn't work out, at least I'm posting my meals, and I'm posting my tracking for the week. So I did that, and that again helped me with accountability and consistency. So I'm glad that I started that 90-day journey. I'm still consistent with my diet. Hoping that my workouts get better now that I'm doing this other series, and also just in general to just keep my mind focused on working out and diet. I will not talk about my weight because it'll stress me out, but the lowest I got was 174, so I only lost 2 pounds since the Mounjaro, 2 to 3 pounds since the Mounjaro. But my inches are going down. I keep a track of that on Pages. If you have an iPhone, I have a chart for that, and my inches are going down. I've been down 2 inches, and I've lost 2% of body fat. My muscle has went up like 0.7 or something like that, and I have I'm sorry, I'm trying to go somewhere and I don't know if I'm going to the right place. Okay, there it is. So that is what I've been tracking as well, besides the scale, because the scale can piss you off. And also my clothes are fitting different. My uniforms at work are fitting different. And some of my pajamas are fitting different, some of my jeans, all that good stuff. So it's kind of working out, and I'm very excited. This journey has really helped me with discipline, along with the GLP1, which is really, really helpful. And if you're new, I'm on Mounjaro. I'm on 10 milligrams right now. So it's awesome. I'm very excited. I hope you guys join me for my journey. I just wanted to come in and let you guys know what occurred during those 90 days, that I'm still focusing on being consistent and being accountable, still tracking calories, still trying to make my workouts work, and still trying to live a better, healthier, balanced life. All right, my friends are here. We're all here. And I am going to go enjoy myself. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. Peace out. And be safe. Peace out.